As I look around at the conversation and practice regarding magic, I see misunderstandings from both those who are interested in magic and from those who decry magic. Many don't really know what magic is and why they are interested, nor do they understand what they are decrying and why. This is unfortunate since magic needs to be understood at least at a basic level in order to comprehend this earth realm and for knowing how to act here at all. The earth realm is a magic realm, period. It's as if I was watching an entire humanity walking around with their shoelaces untied because nobody taught them how to do that in kindergarten. They're living with tripping over themselves because it's the quote-unquote norm, and besides, there is no such thing as shoelaces, quote-unquote. I have developed an overpowering desire to help everyone tie their shoes, so to speak. If you think you love magic, you need to hear this series. If you think there is no magic, you need to hear this series. If you think you hate or fear magic, you need to hear these videos. Key. The earth realm is a magic realm. Magic needs to be understood in order to understand earth life and how to act. Magic is an English word that has roots in the Greek language, and even farther back in time from that, arises from an old Persian word that had a definition of power and ability. This Persian ancestry is also related to other words we have in English, such as might and may, which in English still convey a definition of the ability and power to act. But the way we use the term magic in English today holds a huge suitcase of meaning and connotation, for better or worse. I am going to discuss what magic is not. 1. Magic is not the supernatural. I don't have in my worldview a category of supernatural. Magic is not a transgression of, nor a transcending of, law, nor the imaginative pretending to do so. Magic is an approach to and framework regarding the properties, capacities, forces, and phenomena of the world that is present with us, what we call Earth. And as could be said about other approaches and frameworks that society and humanity are currently involved in and have given name, magic is what works. Magic is effective. There are explanations, methods, laws, principles, and predictability in and from magic. Any phenomenon that presents in this world has an explanation, has a source, has a pathway of law that allowed it to be an experienceable phenomenon, even if we are not yet in possession of that understanding. So magic is natural, not supernatural. 2. Is magic evil? I also don't use evil as a category in my worldview, mainly because I don't find it explanatory. I do make assessments about what is harmful and what is not harmful. Magic is integral to the fabric and function of the world, and thus it is neutral. Humans are the agents in the universe and have the capacity to harm and the capacity to become harmless. A human being's walk through the world, the way we choose to use our inherent powers as well as the tools available to us, is what makes our life and the world full of harm or harmlessness. 3. Magic is not witchcraft. There are many kinds of arts through which magic may be practiced. Magic is most often expressed through an art. We will talk more about the relationship of magic to an art in the future. Magic is deeper than any given method, however. Magic is the foundational principles that become effective through specific idioms and disciplines. And actually, conscious awareness and directed practice is not required for magic at all. Key. Magic is neutral, natural, and effective. Key. Magic is generally expressed through an art. Magic is, at basic, the influence upon and manipulation of energy and matter. And let me note also that matter is energy. You can see by this definition that everyone is already doing magic all the time. Every human is influencing the energy and matter around them by one means or another. We may not assess ourselves as successful in our results and objectives, but this manipulation is our constant attempt every single second of every day. You can see that magic is inescapable. Magic is all there is. Humans are magicians. Key. Magic is the influence upon energy and matter. Key. Magic is all there is, and all humans are constantly magicking. As humans, we magic every day. We spend all day long influencing and manipulating the energy and matter around us by one method or another, whether thoughtless or by grand and precise plans, tools, and strategies. Another word for this perpetual human activity, and an understanding that holds the deep essence of what is magic, is to cause, to be the cause or a cause. We cause, we attempt to cause. This causing is magic. Magic is authorship of cause. We may use all kinds of ways to accomplish objectives, whatever way we believe will work, whatever way is accessible to us and we have practiced to be workable. But at the foundation of the myriads of method is one magic, the authorship of cause. To cause is to perform magic. To perform magic is to cause. Key. Magic is the authorship of cause. The definition of reality is whatever is experienceable. Humans shape, direct, cause, influence the energy surrounding them in order to what? In order to be the author of their own experience, to induce a reality surrounding them that matches their desires. One may or may not be successful at that, but that is the attempt in every waking second of every day. For example, if one desires to be loved, one may seek to brew a potion, a love potion, or incant a love spell, or they may take a course from a dating coach and apply the strategies and formulas acquired there. Or they may put on a mask of not being themselves with all the features they believe are attractive. Methods may vary, whatever we believe may work, or indeed what will actually work, but the desire is to cause a reality where one is loved. Do you see? So magic is not which method you use. Magic is that you are going to use some method because you must cause. Magic is the impulse to cause. Magic is the capacity to manipulate energy and matter. And the purpose in our magic, in our causing, is to experience, is to create a reality we want. Now, this seems well and good, but now I must tell you, in order to understand magic, and in order to wield magic effectively, you must realize that magic, all magic, has an inherent weakness in it. In fact, it is perhaps better to call it an inherent falsehood. Key: humans magic in order to induce a personal reality that matches their personal desires. Magic is the impulse to cause. Humans cause in order to move from what is not to what is, to cause something to appear into experience. In order to do that, there must first be a not, something that is not there, not an experience. So humans identify what is not. As an example, I am not loved right now. I need to cause love to come into my experience. I need a magical method that can cause love. Another example, I do not have a brand new car. I need to cause a brand new car to come to me. I need to employ a strategy for that. What this means fundamentally is that the impulse to cause arises from the identification of lack in the first place. Desire is the identification and belief that there is lack in our experience, and the imagination of what must appear in our experience to answer the lack. Another layer to this understanding is that any object that is considered lacking and is desired to make an appearance is actually attached to some lack of being. For example, the desire for a brand new car is rarely about the brand new car. What the true desire could be is the desire for status or security, do you see? Objects, activities, and experiences may represent who we think we are not and who we would like to be. Often, a person's interest in exotic magic crafts and systems is really a disguise for not wanting to be who they are and trying to become something else. Something fancy like ancient Egyptian texts ought to do it. The weakness and falsehood in this is that, as beings, there is no such thing as lack. All lack of being is perception, belief, falsehood, deception, illusion, and insanity. There is no lack of love in the universe and in you. All havings and doings are ultimately about being. Everything and anything a human would wish to have and wish to cause is in order to be something, be worthy, be loved, etc. The truth necessary to understand is that you already are. You are worthy, you are loved, you are powerful. In order to make the choice to magic or cause, one must first disbelieve these foundational realities of our being. And it's no wonder, because thousands of years of blind history culminating in our blind modern life teaches us these falsehoods. A key of magic is to reverse these disbeliefs and accept your natural state of already being full and without any lack. Realize that most of the magic being done every day by people around you is due to them being completely immersed in this disbelief, this perception of this lack within them, that they must cause appearances so that the lack can be ameliorated, that lack within them that they believe is there. Perhaps you have fallen to this insanity as well. I know I have at times and often still do. Magic, when done unconsciously from this lack, is a human needing to be saved, to be rescued, and magic is the impulse to try to save yourself or get some other power to save you. Magic, thus, is fear. The antidote truth to this is that you do not need saving. You are safe in the universe. If you have a mortal situation that you need to address to claim that safety and that love, that can be done. But it doesn't speak to the deep you. The deep natural being that is you, that entered the magical earth realm, is always safe, always loved, always worthy and wanted, always powerful, always joyful. You cannot be undone to any lack. Thus, magic is always false. Does this mean if we know our true nature and we know that lack is false, that we can never or will never magic? I will explain how you can magic even when you know the lack condition that induces the cause process is a perceptual condition and not an actual condition of the universe. Key. You as a being do not lack anything and do not need saving. You are safe, loved, worthy, powerful, and joyful. Key. Desire is the belief in and identification of lack. Desire is deception. Therefore, magic to cause the object of desire to appear in reality is also deception. Key. Magic wielded is to move from the not to the is, the appearance, into experience. Key. Magic unconscious from one's true nature is insanity and fear. Magic is accepting and causing illusion. But is illusion always fearful or harmful? Think of a child. A child will invent, pretend, become another thing, wear a mask, play games, etc. Not only is this not fear-based, it is actually a full and present way of being. Approach magic as a child at play. Then magic becomes fun instead of fear. Magic is then an expression of your joy. Allow magic to flow through your beloved crafts. Magic can neither give to you nor take away from you. You are already real and full. As long as you remember this, as long as you remember your true nature, playing and magicking in illusion is allowed and good. You can cause within the illusion as long as you realize the cause and result is contained within the illusion and doesn't modify you as a being. I call magicking in this way balanced magic. Will out of balance magic work? Yes and no. Yes, one may learn to cause effectively with their preferred method, thus bringing much into appearance according to their desires. Energy manipulations may indeed be successful and give you a new reality movie or storyline. But what this out-of-balance magic will never do is answer the lack. No matter how successful the magical results, magic will never save you. Chasing the fulfilling of one's perceived lack will be a frustrating, never-ending quest because an illusion cannot undo a lack, and there is no lack in the first place. Simply reclaim your awareness and presence. No magic needed. Your fullness is not subject to magic or cause or illusion. Your fullness of being cannot be given or taken away by any cause. You are. I am. Balanced magic is remembering who you are, full, loved, powerful, joyful, and still playing and having fun, causing things in the illusion we call reality. Creating experiences for yourself for fun and because you can. By the way, you don't have to be perfect at remembering yourself. We're all going to forget and fear sometimes. And that level of immersion is also ultimately not a bad thing. It's an experience in itself that can be a blessing in the long arc. But from time to time, create moments to come back to yourself and remember. Key. Magic has no power over you. Magic cannot modify the deep you. Magic cannot give to nor take away from you. Key. Magic is meant to be joyful, the pretending and inventive play of a child. Key. Magic wielded is causing and accepting an appearance within the illusion we call reality or experience.